Aloha, zoology students. I hope you had a nice 3-day weekend and you got some rest and you're ready for a productive 4-day week because we have another holiday on Friday. So this is a pretty short week, pretty straightforward, nothing crazy, I don't think. Um, let's just kind of review what we're doing. We're finishing up on Monday. We're finishing up um, this chapter 5 on worms. So we have our last phylum of worms we're looking at, the annelids. So you need to do the reading, notes, and quiz within CK12, and then there's an ed puzzle associated with that. And then on Tuesday, we've got 2 assignments that kind of test your understanding of those 3 different phyla of worms. Our Platyhelminthes, our Nematoda, and our Annelida phyla, right? So this worms ed puzzle kind of like overviews all 3 of them and kind of talks about the differences. So I'm calling this a quiz because it's a review. So you need to do this independently. I think most of you distance learners work independently anyways, but you need to do this ed puzzle and then answer the questions embedded within it. And it counts as an assessment grade. So it's a little bit more than your typical ed puzzles are. And then one of your coloring sheets that I gave you, this one from the Marine Biology Coloring Book, MCB number 25, Marine Worm Diversity. This one I'm calling a quiz too, and it's pretty straightforward. Basically what I did is before I photocopied them, I put in a space for you to write which phylum each one of those is from. So you just need to identify, based on what you've learned so far, the differences between all of the different phyla of worms, our 3 different ones. Identify which phylum each one of the different worms on MCB 25 is. Pretty straightforward, I think, and you need to remember to send pictures of this, otherwise you won't get credit for it. So you need to submit it either in the assignment or send me a picture through Schoology, messaging, or text, or Instagram. I think you guys all know how to get a hold of me by now. Let me know if you have questions about this. And then on Wednesday, we're starting our next phylum, which is Mollusca, phylum Mollusca. So I want you guys to start with this ed puzzle. So watch this ed puzzle before you jump into the CK12 reading. And this one's a little bit different because it's all in one section. So it's kind of longer and there's a longer quiz associated with it. But I decided what I want to do because phylum Mollusca is really interesting and there's lots of different diversity and variety and specialization within it. We're kind of gonna focus on some of the major classes independently. So what I want you to do on Wednesday is start the 6.1. It's kind of longer. It's okay if you don't finish on Wednesday, but give the quiz a first attempt. You might not get 100% or the grade that you want on it at first. So watch the ed puzzle, then try this, and then you'll have like a week to redo this if you want, because we're going to spend about a week on phylum Mollusca. Okay, so on Thursday, we're going to look a little bit more about the gastropods, so the ones that have shells and the ones that don't have shells. And then there's another video ed puzzle that I want you guys to watch, kind of like all of the adaptations that mollusca have developed, because we have such a wide variety, like I was saying, of diversity within one phylum. We're kind of looking at some of these specialized adaptations. And then next week, we'll learn a little bit more about like the cephalopods, like the octopus and squid and stuff like that, because they're within this phylum Mollusca. So make sure you get all of these assignments done this week. I kind of gave you guys a grace period last week on getting late work in, so you guys are kind of used to it by now. Anything that hasn't been turned in by this weekend from last week is going to be, there's going to be points taking off, okay? So if you don't get your stuff in by Monday, then I'll take points off on Tuesday, and I'll make note of that in the grade book. And same thing, 1 day late, you get 10% off. If it's 3 days late, 30% off. If it's 5 or more days late, then you'll get half credit for your assignment. So make sure you're doing Kuleana every single day of the week. Now, if you want to do all of your assignments on Monday and just get the week over with, that is more than okay. I know a lot of you have other Kuleana around the house or at home, or maybe you kind of working or whatever it may be. So you need to make sure that you're fitting school into your schedule every single day. And also doing your attendance. This is really important. A lot of you guys slacked on this last week, and I'm marking you absent. Okay, if I don't hear from you in the attendance, or a message or something, then I'm marking you absent. Okay. So that's it for this week. As always, you can go and look at the full month calendar here. I'm just releasing assignments based on the phylum we're currently in. So if you go down and you look at phylum Mollusca, you'll see that I went until next week. I'm going to add a couple of more assignments in there. I just haven't got that far yet. So yep, let me know if you guys have any questions. As always, I'm here. Let me know if you want to meet with me one-on-one about tutoring or submitting assignments or special circumstances, whatever it may be. You need to reach out and let me know, okay? I'm here for you. I want to help you. I just need to know if you need help. So I hope you have a great, productive Monday and, get through these assignments, and then you'll have a nice 3-day weekend again. And then after this 3-day weekend, we kind of have like the long haul until the end of school. I think we have no holidays after this. So soak it up while we have it. Get caught up now. Don't get behind. And yeah, stay up to date. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.